All right. One of my favorite things in Mailchimp are automations. So let's walk through how to create a simple single step automation. And in this example, we're going to be creating a welcome email. So what we're going to make sure as well from the previous lessons in the sign up process, make sure final welcome email is turned off in your sign up form settings. And then this one will send and not that final welcome email, which isn't that customizable. So let's get into creating our first single step automation as a welcome email. So in our account, we are going to go to the create button. And we're going to go to automated email. And Mailchimp lets you pick from all of these different types of automated emails. To be honest, I always like to pick custom because I like to be able to customize it. And you can always make it do any of these things anyways. So if we click custom, we're going to get started. We're going to call it welcome email. We're going to make sure our audience is correct. And we're going to click begin. So here we are. We have a welcome email that has started. So the first thing we're going to do is edit the trigger. The trigger is what happens. The trigger is the thing that sends the email to the contact. So for this, it says 1 day after subscribers are manually added. That isn't good. We want to change it to when they sign up. So we're going to click change trigger, and we're going to go to audience management and sign up. So here we're going to say the trigger is sign up when a person subscribes. We're going to check this off if we use a form or if we use Zapier or if we use something to get people onto our list that isn't just an HTML form or a landing page. So we're going to trigger it when subscribers are imported, and we're not going to wait a day to send it. We're going to send it immediately. Welcome emails work best when they're sent right after somebody signs up. So we're going to click trigger. And we're going to make sure the schedule is all day, every day. We want it to send whenever they sign up. So the next thing we're going to do is look at filter by segment or tag. This is important because if you have other automations running that send an email, say if they sign up for a landing page, or an automated email if they sign up for a webinar, you don't want to send them the automated email for that and the welcome email. So let's take people out who are, say, signing up through a landing page that generates an automation for that sends right away. So let's click add for filter by segment. We're going to only send this to contacts who match the following conditions. So if sign up source was not the landing page webinar. So it'll only send this automation if people signed up not on the webinar page. So we'll click save because the webinar page would probably have an email that automatically sends if they sign up there. So that's good. Now we're going to design the email. So the name of your email would be something like welcome. The subject line would be something like welcome. Preview text, make sure the from name is right. All right, so that all looks good. Click next. Now we're going to go to our save templates, and we're going to use the template we created in a previous lesson. Here we go. This is the template. If I don't want the title, I'll take that out. And I have the pre-written email, so you don't have to watch me sit and write. So there we go. That is the email that I want to send as a welcome email. I'll click save and continue. And now we have it set up. So if we are doing a single step automation, that's just one email, which we've already added. I'll walk you through how to create automations with more than one email in another lesson, but this looks good. So to review, it triggers immediately after a contact subscribes. It sends all day, every day. We're going to filter out people who the sign-up source was webinar. So we're only going to send this to people whose sign-up source was not the landing page webinar. And the post-send action, if we want, we can update a merge field. We can add them to a group. We can add a tag to them if we wanted. As a post-sending action, we don't actually need to do that for a welcome email. So we'll click that, and now we can click next. And now we can start sending. So we'll start this automation. All right, so it started. The one final thing that I want to say is if you want to test this automation, you can do so with a little variable in your email address. Most email providers let you do this. So what I mean by that is if I go to the sign up page here, I'll just put in my name and then I'll put my email address, but I'm going to add a plus. So testing automation at chimparoo.com. So what I've done here is added, if my email address is paul@chimparoo.com, then I'm adding this plus testing automation. And if I wanted to test it again, I could add a 2. If I wanted to test it 23 times, I could add 23. So if I sign up like this, I can test that I will receive the automation that I've just created. And it's always a good idea to test. So that's how you create single step automations. That's how you can test it using a little variable in your email address. Thank you very much for watching.